Vehicle hard starting. The second reason of vehicle hard starting is fuel system. When we say fuel system, it starts at the fuel tank. Inside the fuel tank is the fuel pump. How to check for the fuel pump? Detach the fuel line on top of the fuel tank. Connect a transparent hose. Then put the container underneath for you to observe if there's a flow of fuel once you put on the ignition switch. Once that there's a fuel flowing or coming out, then the fuel pump is still okay. But once there's no droplets of fuel, even if you keep on switching on the ignition switch, then the fuel pump is defective. Another way of testing the fuel pump is by means of pressure gauge. Attach the pressure gauge and switch on the ignition switch. If the needle of the pressure gauge fluctuates or moves, then the fuel pump is okay. But if not, then the fuel pump is defective. Check also the fuel filter and regulator. Next, check all the fuel lines going to the injection pump. To check if fuel is being delivered at the injection pump, use the hand priming pump located at the side of the injection pump. Also, loosen the connecting nuts at the injectors, then start the engine. If there's a spray or flow of fuel, then that is good. That's what they call bleed, meaning removing of air in the fuel lines. We can easily notice this because there's a bubble flowing. Then once it becomes solid flow, then that means good. The air in the fuel lines is already removed. So install and retighten all the connecting nuts and the injectors. Next, check the fuel pump, fuse and relay at the fuse box. If defective, replace it. Note also that for gasoline engine, it uses carburetor, and for diesel engine, it uses injection pump. That's the difference. Finally, if you are now ready, start the engine. Once again, the second reason of vehicle hard starting is fuel system.